Hey guys, welcome back to Subsistence. We're still in February. It's a lovely start to the day. Hopefully we'll have some good weather. I've just made myself a new pickaxe. We have a lockpick on us and I think we should get out and make the best of the day. I have some iron refining and I put on the last of the zinc to do the same. Power is doing okay and we've got the generator on anyway. And I guess before we leave, we should probably just take a look at this. So the garden, that should be ready later today, I would reckon. And this one has a full bed of carrots ready. And the onions definitely will be ready later. Again, the wheat and onions should be ready today. And then this is a bit of a mixed bag. And then this is all medicinal, and that's fine as it is. So that's awesome. Let's eat up. And head out and go and do some looting and stuff, I guess. So, what should I take with me? What shall I eat? I can eat a steak. Maybe we'll take a tomato with us. We don't quite need it now. And we're good for water. So, let me just top up the fire. Pop that away. I've got a couple of protein bars on me, one water, and that should be fine really for today. Right, let's get out there. We have a plane coming over. I see it right over there. Do you? That's quite close. So interesting that it started over there. And it's kind of veering round. Wow. He took a bit of a dive there, didn't he? No need to turn it that abruptly. Right, well that may well crash. We'll see. We'll see if we can spot that on the map later on. But I see a crate down here, so I'm going to go and get that first. And then we'll kind of see how we get on. I'm really not sure where I want to go today. But I guess we just need to get as many resources as we can, the usual. And did I see a plant over here that looked like a wheat? No. Most definitely not. We've got a chicken on the ice. Another chicken. Quite a few chickens around this morning. So let's grab these and maybe we'll get some ore. Maybe we head over to the lithium and obsidian area again. And go and see if we can grab a few of those and make another solar panel or perhaps a wind turbine this time. I think 3 wind turbines is plenty for one build. So maybe we'll make that our target today. Well, I didn't hear the plane go down. Not yes, anyway. Should we have a look around here for maybe a locked crate? That might be a good idea. Oh, here's another bag. 1 feather. No, thank you. That's pretty dire, isn't it? Not a good crate there. So we'll have a look along here and then we'll change direction and go up to the obsidian area, see if we can get some of that first before the weather changes. I have no idea where any of the rogues or hunters might be today. I do hear you. Ah, over there on the left, okay. And there is a wolf as well just in front of us, so I need to be careful of that. Here's a locked crate. We've had one of these in this location quite frequently just recently. That's not too bad, is it? A bit of sinew again. A couple of shotgun shells. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Definitely happy with that. Now, there is a crate here. But we've got this white wolf nearby. I'll try and get this before we head back. I'm going to go and drop off these resources. Can't afford to die with those on me, so let's run back now. I wonder if we might be able to make a new lockpick. I don't know how much iron we had on us, and we don't have an awful lot of mass, probably. But we'll have a look, see if we can. Lock crates have been so good for us in the last few episodes. Definitely has helped our progress. Just makes things so much easier. Alright, we'll jump up these very awkward stairs. I did that okay today. Nice. Okay, let's put these things away. So, alloy sheets, we now have 20 of those. Nice bit of scrap there. A feather, some boards, 5 more sinew. And a little bit of wood I can top up the fire with. We have a carrot seed, and look, we've got 21 shotgun shells now. That's amazing. Right, I'm going to thin out some of the ammo that I've got. We could certainly do some hunting today. A couple of cotton seeds, which is always useful. Okay, look at that. We got just what we needed to make a new lockpick. We got 8 iron, and we had 10 in stock. That's crazy. Alright, I'm going to grab 4 scrap. I'm going to grab 2 boards. And let's see if we can make a new lockpick. I'm going to recycle that. And let's see, what else could I recycle a few of? Perhaps a few 9mm. Because I'm not really using those too much. Let me say maybe 20. Let's see how we get on. So we need 75, don't forget. We'll put the pickaxe in there. There's a tiny bit left on that one, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Right, that should be 72. And 73, we need 75, don't forget. So we can kind of hang around for a second. That was really good. Very good. Okay, how much biofuel do I have? I have 48. I think I'm going to top up the generator there. And let's see. So we're at 19. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's make the lockpick. Just wait for that to tick up. There we go. And that's going to leave us plenty power for today. I might even turn this generator off for now. I think we're doing okay. Pretty happy with that start, I have to say. Alright, let's go up to the obsidian area then, because we definitely are having a good weather day. I hear a piggy. So we'll do the same thing again. We'll run up the river, I think. It's nice and empty, nice and open. Visibility is good. We can get a couple of pieces of obsidian, enough to make 1 more blue board. Then we could make either the wind turbine or a solar panel. Ideally, I'd like 3 turbines in total and 9 solar panel. So we've got 2 more to craft, ideally, I think. And then we're still going to need a lot of blue boards for crafting all the other things. I need a BCU base extender if I want to put chickens and a drill down on the floor. And if I want to do something about water collection, so I don't have to keep running down to the beach. And of course we've got the diving station. So all in all, we're going to need a lot of those items. Thought I saw another iron. Alright, so we'll run up the river. It should, as I say, be quiet along here. And we've got that lockpick with us if we do see another lock crate, although we're not ideally heading into the perfect area to search for them right now. But I'm going to cut across here and we'll see what we can find. We'll just go straight up to the obsidian area first. And maybe we can get lucky on the way. There's a couple of ammo bags. I see the wood on the right as well. I might go back for that. There's another casing. There's a bit of scrap here as well. Where was that wood? Did I see wood? Maybe not. So we've been coming up to this area quite a bit lately, and I'm expecting maybe a rogue camp to show up around here just to kind of inject some interest. The game often does that if you frequent an area. It'll plonk a rogue camp right in the centre of where you usually visit. So, let's see if we can get up here. What's this? That's potassium. I think that's potassium. It looks very silvery. Let's have a look over here then. It's a good view from up here though. So I'm not initially seeing any obsidian. But we can certainly have a look at the back of this rock and then we'll look on top of there. So let's do that now, before the weather changes too much. We were very lucky the last time we were here in that we found some on one of the lower rocks, which is nice and quick to gather. I'm looking over there, there's a couple of ores on that rock over there. Let's quickly look up here first. I'm also listening, of course, for a cougar in this area. There's a bit of iron and a bit of copper. I'll get the iron. I'm getting cold now. That's just the height difference in the environment, I think. The rise in elevation. Let's go and have a look at this ore that was over here. Where did I see it now? Is it on this rock? Was that gone? I ran up here and I could see it across there. I think it may have despawned. Yeah, maybe. Alright, we'll go this way then instead. And we're down at a reasonable temperature again now. What's that up there? Bit of something. Is that obsidian or just a bare bit of rock there? Just a bit of rock, okay. Got to be careful around here because this is where the cougar could be. Let's have a look on the back of this rock here. Can we get up here? Yep. Ah, perfect. A bit of obsidian. So that's our first piece. We want one more, and then we could always run over to the lithium area and just see if we could get lucky over there. So maybe we go back up to the mountainside here. This is at least a little warmer to collect. So let's have a look. So we want to be checking all of these really. Okay, nothing. Maybe on those we could look, and that one, and then the others are a little bit further around, which is not ideal, but definitely possible. Okay, I'm just gonna risk the cold for a second. Is that some there? Or coloration on the rock again? I think it's coloration on the rock. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think it's just the rock. Okay. Yep, it is. Okay, so Where else could we look? Yeah, let's go along here then. Here's our food and everything. Okay, we need the protein bars for sure. I have no berries or anything. I haven't seen any rose hips actually. We've got to be careful of our health right now. I can use a health kit, of course. Could have a look up here. As we're already taking a bit of damage, let's quickly risk this, shall we? Nothing. Okay, nothing. Let's get down to a bit of a lower elevation then. We'll just have a look around the side here. Nothing in front of me there. Anything here? No. -9. It's pretty risky now. It's going to make getting back quite difficult if we're not careful. Did I see a green health bar over there? There's a berry at least. There's a bit of obsidian. Okay, definitely worth just hanging out. Sticking in the fight. Definitely worth just staying in the hunt there and trying to get that. Okay, let's get down from this elevation. There's another berry. We can have those too, and some water. But I think we've run out of protein bars now. We need a nice, friendly health crate, really. Alright, so let's look at our health. We'll have both of those and the water. And yeah, we're a little low on protein, but we're okay. Not too badly impacted. So now we're really just looking for some good lock crates. There is the cougar right over there. And then we've got a black wolf, so we want to avoid this. Let's go up onto the top up here. We can't get lithium from around here, of course, but we may be able to get a lock crate over here. Right, we've got some zinc. Got a black wolf over there. Let's go this way and see if we can find a lock crate. Then on the approach to the valley. Found them here before, so there's a good chance. And if there's a couple of protein bars in there, then we're sorted, but if not, we'll have to be careful of our health on the way back. Couple of wolves. I'm not seeing a lock crate yet. Few wolves around there. We could go back this way just for something a bit different. Because I usually run down there to the water and then along, but we can always cut back this way and check the top of the valley here for locked crates again. So what's this? This is just a shadow on the rock. Nothing over there. I'm looking all along here now for lock crates. The ground looks quite patchy, doesn't it? With regards to the snow. I'm going to run through here. That wolf's going to get aggroed. There is a hunter on the left. We're good for stamina right now. Okay, you're aggro. Let's go up here then. Yeah, there's a hunter just over there. Do you see him there? And a guy there. Not too happy about me being around here, maybe. They're all dressed up for the winter, though. It's good to see. don't think I've gotten too close to them to cause an attack. Hopefully not, anyway. Okay, so we may as well have a quick look down here. The usual spot that we've been getting very lucky with lately. What's this? A bit of scrap. Think I'm going to go and get something to eat and we can always come back out again. We'll get the obsidian on to cook. And then all we've got to do next time is head over to the lithium area again. And we're very close to being able to make that lock crate. Very close to being able to make that blue board. Gonna grab this bag here. Hopefully there's a protein bar waiting in there for us. An apple. Okay, I'll have that. See a bit of wood up on the right there, but I'm committed now to running down here. Yeah, this area feels very empty at the moment, so I think we've over searched this area. We need to give this area a break now. Another apple, okay. There's a wolf on the beach there. So we can go up the other way into our base, and I'm just going to get something to eat and drop off some resources. Actually, I'll grab this wood down here. Again with the one feather. Not very good. Okay, let's drop these things off and maybe we might have time to head over to... He just caught a fish. See it in his feet and his claws? That's quite a trick, given the fact that the ice is there. Anyway, right, let's put some things away. So we want to refine this obsidian for sure. Get that on. We've got a little bit more iron. Some feathers, scrap, nails, planks will top up here. Awesome, and I'll grab some snow and we'll melt some for this water canister. Canteen. And we definitely need something good to eat, so let's have a look. We could have a steak and dumpling. And I'll put the apples away. I'll just have one blueberry maybe. I'm gonna have to have a couple. Oh, I'm looking at this bar, trying to fill this up. I'll have a steak, okay. Wasted a few berries there. Right, we've got a lockpick. So yeah, we'll head out and try and do another search over this area. The way I'm looking now. See if we can just find a late locked crate. It's not a far run. Definitely achievable. If I jump here... He should just run anyway because I'm on a platform. Good. Don't really want to get bloody hands right now. Let's see if we can just get over there and look for a crit lock crate. It's so much quicker with the ice. You don't have to run around, you can just make a beeline for that area. I see perhaps a bit of iron on that rock. No, a bit of wood sticking out actually. So if we'd have been nearer that eagle, we might have been able to have shot it and it would have dropped that fish. Which would have been quite cool. see a crate over there on the left. Let's check out over here first. I think I see a bit of ore on here, maybe? Do I? No, what did I see? Wasn't this, but I'll take it. Okay, so locked crate please game, that would be awesome. Could just grab one of those before the end, so that would be the perfect day. Couple of ores over there on the left. Okay, what do we have around here? I need to be careful. Don't have any protein bars on me, but it shouldn't be too cold right now. It's a nice sunny day. And we keep moving. We can kind of clear this area pretty quickly. Okay, so we've got a bit more scrap. There's a wolf there. Let me check up here as well. It's a great little area, this is. We've got the cougar up there. There's a lock crate. No, it's not. It is an ammo bag. Okay, well, I'll take it. Have a look along here then. Got a little chicken. There's a white wolf. Really can only see that white wolf because of the hit point bar. I guess we could look for a little bit of lithium. That cat is quite far up there. It's not too dangerous. It's going to get very dark in a second, so... Alright, I'm not seeing too much of anything anywhere, and I think it is maybe a little bit too late to get up there. So we'll just run back. I really thought we'd seen another lock crate. That was so close. There's a bit of iron here. Might stop for that. Just gonna run along here on the off chance that maybe there's one down in this little run. Don't think so though. We'll grab a bit of the wood and we'll kind of just make our way back. Yeah, no, nothing here today. There's a white wolf over there on the right, so we'll cut through this way. What a beautiful evening. We've got the aurora. And we should just be able to head back across this landmass now. There's a crate on the right, one in front of me as well. It is getting very dark. Very dark. Okay, I've got to go. It's way too dark to see now. But it's a nice easy run. Hopefully the wolf has moved away from the bottom of the stairs and we can just jump in and get back. see a black wolf on the beach just on the right there. Let's see if there's anything kind of close by here. There's just no way to see. I'm just going to run for what I think is the stairway. Here. Goodness, okay. Ah, it's pretty difficult to see at night without any light. There we go. We got back. Perfect. Okay, a little tricky, but we made it. Okay, well, I'm going to dump some things off. I'll bring you back in the morning. See you in a moment. Welcome back. So I just noticed when I was having a look at the garden, there is a campfire just over there somewhere. So we have a set of rogues over in that direction. I've been through and picked all of the garden. We now have one full bed of wheat, one full bed of onions, one full bed of carrots, a mixed bed of onions and carrots and wheat, and then one bed of medicinal. So pretty good. That means that in the fridge we now have roughly 30 of each vegetable, thereabouts. I do need to eat. We have one lockpick if we want to go out and try and find another lock crate, which I think might be a good idea. And I also want to head over and get some lithium. So we're going to have that. That should fill us up completely. And let me grab the 2 protein bars that I need. And I need some water, which is cooking in the fire right now. And I think I just needed a little bit more of this, and I can make one more semiconductor, and then all we need is 3 refined lithium, and we can make the other capacitor, make the second board, and then we're on our way to the turbine. I think, do we need 2 boards or 1? We need 2. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we can make a turbine when we get back. Awesome. So how are we doing for power? Let me quickly check. 1731. We've got 0.50 going out. That's the refinery, of course. 0.29 coming in. But it's just about sunlight. Maximum sunlight right now. I could take this off and just let the power build back up, which I think I might do. I think that could be a good decision there. Okay, so water I'll put away in here. And off we go. We'll go and see if we can grab a couple of lithium, and then we'll get another board going. And that's going to be really good. We can get that turbine made. It's really going to boost our power in the storms. We're still going to have some bad weather, of course. February is pretty rough sometimes. But at least we only have to go up to the lithium area, and we have a lockpick if we want to try and get another lock crate. So maybe we'll get lucky. Be able to do both of those tasks. Going to see what's in here. Another apple and a berry. Very nice. Alright, let's avoid that wolf. So we were only here yesterday. It was quite late in the afternoon and the spawns would have already happened. I'm kind of... Oh, there's a bit of wheat on the shore there. I think I'm going to go and get that, actually. Let's grab that one. I think I'm only seeing one. Let me just look around quickly, make sure I'm not missing any more, because they do seem to spawn in groups. I've got a wolf there I need to avoid. I only saw the one. Hopefully I've not missed any. But all we have to do is run straight up here, and then we can run across and check all of the rocks for the lithium. So I'm also looking for a lock crate, signature, shadow, dark. long crate shape on the hills right now. I'm not seeing anything yet. Can see them from a fair distance. I'll grab the wood though. Okay, right, let's have a serious look around now. We're over here pretty early. There's a wolf over on the left. I can see two ammo bags. Let's go and get those. Shotgun shell, very nice. And then I'll grab the wood in a second. Very cool. Grab that. Grab this. There's a bit of scrap, but I risk bringing that wolf up. Although he is moving away right now. There's the scrap. Am I a bit too close to this guy? Yeah. Alright, well he growled, but I should be far enough away that he doesn't immediately run to me, hopefully. There's another ammo bag. Right, locked crate. No, I got fooled yesterday. That is just a normal bag. Hopefully there's something to eat. No. How are we doing? We're doing okay. We've got 2 black wolves there, kind of blocking this area. Let's have a look on the rocks then for lithium. Don't know where the cougar's going to be. The cougar is up there. It's pretty good for us, I think. We can get to these rocks, no problem. Right, let's check these out first. Ah, a black wolf walking up those rocks. Okay. Let's go around this way then. He didn't quite make it up, so we can kind of avoid him, I think. Okay, I'm not seeing anything initially. Let's go up this way. So a good view from here. So we've got a box, a wolf, no sign of lithium. There is something on that rock there, but I don't know if I've ever seen lithium spawn on there. We'll have a look in a second. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, I don't think that's lithium. I think that's just a normal ore, but we'll go and check. It is lithium. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that on that rock before, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we've got a bit of movement down here. It looks like just wolves. I was wondering if we might run into some rogues along here today. They've quite often been camped across the water there. Right, this is just a bit of zinc. I think I will stop and get this. Ah, and there's something on that rock, but I think it's just iron or potassium. Hard to tell from here. Just a bit of iron. There's something on that rock down there that is zinc. Okay, nothing on here. Let's have a look this side. Any movement over there? So that wolf's behaving and staying up over on the waterfall area. Let's go across here then. and see what we can grab. Hopefully another bit of lithium pops in somewhere. We could always head round the back. It is fairly early. Somewhere we've not really been too much either. It's possibly a good chance for some new spawns. I see an ammo bag on its side on the rock over there. Wonder if we can reach that. Just up here. That might be lithium on the rock next to us. Right, I'm gonna have the blueberry and that, and I'll hold off on the protein for the moment. That is a bit of lithium. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what we needed. So we've got enough to make our third wind turbine. And I know I have enough sinew. And I think we've got enough adhesive and whatever else the recipe might ask for. So I think what I'm going to do, because we're over in this area and we don't really need any more resources, I could just head home now. I just want to go over to where my old base was, my old first base, my original base in the last season that I recorded. I want to go over to that area and go and check out some of the rocks around where I built before. And there's also a good chance we might see a locked crate around there as well. And it's really not too far. It's just around the corner here. It's so weird running back over in this area and it being completely empty, because I have all of this walled in, enclosing this rock here. I have quite a nice compound. I love these trees that are here in this area. So often I would gather quite a bit of obsidian from this area. Okay, we've got a white wolf. I need to be careful. I don't want to be running. Another wolf and nothing on the rock. Let's go and have a look down. Maybe come back up. It's a bit busy in this area right now. Let's look down here and go and look for a quick lock crate. Such a great place to build. Really enjoyed my base in this location. Can be a bit tricky to start with because of the cold, because you're at higher elevation, of course, before you get your your upgraded clothing. It was definitely a lot of fun around here. I'm trying to avoid that wolf, honestly. That's what I was running down there for. So along here is a great spot for lock crates, and then just over this ridge here, which can be a bit difficult to see sometimes, to see all the threats, but down in this area, the amount of crates, there's one. And you can see just how visible it is as well. We'll take that one home with us. That's awesome. Very nice find. And there we go. We got a bit of ammo and some adhesive, some planks and some refined copper. Not too bad. Definitely worth a nice summer or sunny run over here. think if the weather had been bad, that probably wouldn't be worth it. There's some wheat. Did I miss that on the way through, or did that just spawn in? I may have missed that. Looks like it should have been in a position that I would have spotted that for sure. Couple of ores on this rock. We could get both of these, I reckon. Bit of zinc and a bit of copper. Very pleasant day. We are very lucky with the weather. It's probably going to turn. Probably isn't going to stay like this. But quite busy with animals, at least in that first waterfall section that we just ran up into. There's the white wolf. Hasn't moved too far. And there's the black wolf that we saw earlier. And all we really need to do now is follow the river down to the lake and then run across and back to our base, and we'll get this third wind turbine crafted. And that's going to help massively in the bad weather to generate that power that we need. I'm going to try and run down the edge on this side, I think. Okay, we should probably stop and check things. Let's have a protein bar 2. Have a couple of berries, and I'll drink my water. See a deer over there. Is that anything? Let's have a quick look at this ore here. And there's one just on that rock there, worth taking a look at. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm finding a lot of ore like this on these rocks in the center of the river, which is really nice. I'll grab this iron as well. And there's another one to investigate just over on the right. I think that one's potassium though. No, it's actually iron. Yeah, you really just need to come out every day and try and gather these resources, and soon enough you've seen we're up to 8 solar panels and now we'll be on 3 wind turbines. It is just a matter of coming out to these areas consistently, grabbing what you need, refining, going for the moose, and even putting down that platform for the cougar. Those lock crates are critical. Definitely makes this grind a little easier. Once you know where to look, just come and check each area out. And you'll soon have enough to do whatever you need. I'm looking forward to getting the diving station sorted and actually getting down to the caves. I don't particularly like the level of resources you get from down there. I would like to see that increased somewhat, because it's quite a big ordeal to head down there. And running around, dodging those bats all the time and not really coming home with too many resources is a bit deflating. But we'll get on and do it. And we definitely need to craft up a BCU base extender. And I'll probably put it towards the bottom of the stairs or somewhere in the stairwell. Just to expand the bubble down onto the beach, and we can get a animal house in there. And probably a mining drill as well. We may well have to box them in to protect them. But we've got a lot of alloy sheets now. So we should be able to make a nice little compound for them. Okay, let's get back inside. Get this on to cook. We've got 12 of this now. That's amazing. And some zinc and some copper. And some refined copper. It's pretty good. Put all of this stuff away. Some more adhesives are always welcome. There we go. Alright, we got a bit of wood. That's just enough to top that up with. Let me get some snow in this canteen. And I picked up 2 wheat and I'm putting the rest in there. I don't know if I've got enough to make some flour. I need 1 more for that. Let's put those berries away. I'll put this water on to cook quickly. So I only need a couple of these, I think, and we can make the capacitor. Yeah, I need 2 more. Let's check on the garden then. So these wheat will be ready later. And this wheat will be, well, these couple of wheats will be another day or so, I think. We should do another round of watering. That's while we're waiting for that ore to refine. So I'll just put 1 in each, I guess. These are growing very slowly without any fertiliser, I'm sad. It's hard enough, the grind in this game. I kind of wish it would be relaxed just a touch, you know? I want more building pieces. I want to do more building. That's my thing I really enjoy in games. Right, I can put some of this ammo away. I've got extra. Oh, it's so nice having that many shotgun shells now. Look at that. 10 spare. That's really cool. Look at how many rifle rounds we've got. We're almost, I think, in the position where we can say we'll go and raid a hunter base. I think we're already there, to be honest. But I don't mind getting this work done on the power gen. I think this one should be done. Yep, perfect. Right, we should be able to make another board now. Okay. What are we doing here? Put the rest of this water in. And I can put this water away in the oven. And we've got 27 flour now, so if we want to make some more of those stews. Is that a moose? It is. I think we need the moose. Let's see if we can get a headshot on you. I can't crouch through a door, of course, in this game. Which is always a little odd. There, can I get a headshot through the railings? Yep, perfect. That's what we wanted. Now, are you going to run again if I shoot you again? You are, unfortunately. Right, we don't want to get you too far out of range. Let's go and see what we can do about bringing you in a bit closer. So how much hit points, how many hit points do you have left? Don't want you to run, of course. You run into me, which is pretty good. Okay, we want this. And again, I let him break my leg. Okay. That's all good, though. I need to maybe upgrade the shotgun one level. I'll have to look back on that. It's all good. We survived. We're only at our base. We'll just run back inside and sit by the fire and we'll soon heal up. Oh, I don't have any water on me to wash my hands, so we'll just grab this bag and head back in. And I'll grab the wood as well. There's an apple. Alright. Wolfie. I'm good. You stay over there, please. I may as well take him down, hadn't I? It's gonna run away now. Oh, he wasn't close enough anyway. Ah. Ah! Hello? Yikes. Okay. Did I hear... Wasn't sure if I heard another... I want to get my arrow back if I can. Thank you. Wasn't sure I heard another creature creeping up on me through the bush there, but I think it was actually me I heard. That's funny. Alright, okay. Let's head back in. Already healed up a little bit. Pretty glad we got that moose. And I need to reload the shotgun as well. Okay, so we'll wash hands, please. And I've got some food now to put in the fridge. Let's see what we can stack in here. Should I cook up a couple of steaks just for some cheap food? Might be worth it. Let's put a light on. We'll get both of those on. Drop that fat in there. We've got 12 fat now. A drink. Fill those both with snow. Put that away. That's a pretty good day. 3 more sinew. A little bit more wood for the fire. And I'm going to need a bit of replacement ammo. A couple of shotgun shells. And we're all good. May as well refine some metals. Okay, so we need our second board. Grab that water for the next day. Get that one cooking. Yeah, so power and mass is pretty good. Although we're using a little bit of it now because we're doing some refining. Gonna eat that and that. And we'll have like a tomato or something in a second. How are you doing? Are you ready? You're ready. You're not. So let me see if I've got a wheat seed anywhere. Not in there. Let's have a look in there. We'll make some more flour. And then I may as well make 2 seeds out of that. We'll make this a wheat bed. And when that one's done, we'll replant with that other wheat seed and we're good to go. And then this one we'll sort out when everything's ready. I'm really not too sure what to do in there. Don't need any more cotton. Maybe. I'd like a bit more cotton. All right, that's done as well. Right, okay, so we've got our 2 boards. Let's have a look at making this wind turbine. So we need 2 rope, 6 adhesive, 10 scrap. 6 adhesive. Yikes. 10 scrap and 2 rope. So we've got the ingredients we need now. We just need 175 mass. I think I'll just put that on. We'll put the generator on and maybe I'll stop this cooking. It's almost ready. It's almost done anyway. So we'll leave that. So we're doing pretty well here. We've got lithium and obsidian, enough to make another couple of things. If we wished, towards another board. That's pretty good. So we need, what was it, 125? 175. 175. Okay, we've got a few extra nails we can recycle. We'll drop those in as well. Let me just take maybe 5 of those out of the mix. So we've got a nice round number. 30. There we go. So that's 140. We need 175. We could do another few 9mm. That's another 40. We definitely don't need that much. 160 something. We could do another 10. Turn this off. Yep, that's perfect. This is on. We'll drop that away. It's very cold in here. 1842. I think that's more than enough to have spare. Yeah, we only use 600 power. But the 175 mass we now have. Let's make that third wind turbine. And we're done with the wind turbines. I don't think I ever make more than 3. I may have done on one base previously, but you don't really need them. Any more than 3. 3's good. So yeah, we've got 2 going at the moment. 0.17. We should probably get that up on the roof as soon as we can. Let's hope we don't fall off in this dark, windy weather. Hopefully we can just put it on here, right in front of us, and it will just sit here nicely. There we go. I think that'll be good enough. And we'll walk back down. Now, I was thinking about the setup we've got going on here. I can easily put a doorway just here and actually close this all off. So it is internal in this area. So there'll be 2 rooms. And then we'll have the room to outside here. So that's something we can do for sure. If there is ever a mechanic introduced that means you need to sleep for the night, it might be worth doing that. But for now, it's just not worth it at all. Anyway, so we now have 3 wind turbines, 0.23 coming in. It's not a particularly stormy night, but at least we're generating some power at night. And then we've got the generator running and 8 solar panels. Might just try and get 1 more, I think. But we do need to start stocking these circuit boards so that we can make the diving gear. Let me just have a look what we need. Yeah, we need 4. So maybe our focus should be for the next few in-game days, maybe a month or so, focus on trying to make 4 circuit boards ready for the Thor. And then we can get cracking on the diving station. Because that's going to take a bit of work to get those 4 circuit boards. And then we need to make the diving gear, but we have the padded cloth we need already, so that's good. Oh, I do need some more cotton. That is interesting. Okay, I will plant a new bed of cotton. Once this wheat field here, this mixed carrots, onions and wheat field is done. I think I'll make that cotton and we'll get a new bed of cotton made, and then we can turn that into the paddy cloth that we need. Because we only have enough here for 2 diving gear, and I would like some more in order to make this in the spring, and we'll need another 5. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.